That might be 2 inches. Maybe. Yeah, it's about 2-inch opening, something like that. And there's still like 2 or 3 more circles that I can knock out. I'm going to get rid of that wire. I'm probably going to do copper, unless there's some huge difference in cost. I seriously doubt it going from there to there. Let's see. Oh, I talked to the electrician over at the local community college, and I asked him about that voltage. And he said it could be coming from anywhere. So he was like real clear. It's like it could be totally anything. I'm wondering if it's some induced voltage from wires close by. When I asked him about that, he wouldn't commit to that. He's a licensed electrician, and he really said it just absolutely could be coming from anywhere. With it, what, being a 0.5 volt to 1.5 volts, you know, that's like next to nothing. Currently, the National Electric Code says 30 volts and higher is dangerous. They used to say 50, but they recently actually dropped the number down to 30. So, let's see. Let me take some measurements there. Probably, come down about 4 inches, and then over to the center of that, it's about 15.5 inches, and then back up. We'll call it 10 inches, and then over to there, something like 17-ish, and then back down 6 inches. So that's about how much conduit I need, and about how much cable. I'll probably go with some sort of plastic conduit. I like watertight. Alrighty then. There's not much else to do here until I go to the electric supply house. Oh, I forgot. This. God only knows what else is in this box. Alright. So this one, this cutout, knockout, is, we'll call it 3 inches. So I'm going to need a piece of conduit there, and in all honesty, temporarily, I am going to just run this right inside the house like it is, and then when I get the time, I will rip all this out 4 inches over. Yeah, about 4 inches over to the center of that hole. And then probably, we'll call it 7-8 inches down, 8 inches down. And then I'll terminate the conduit just inside the crawl space. And then I will come back at a future date, and I may move this box. I may just build some sort of structure over it just to give it a little bit more waterproofing. This isn't a NEMA 4X box. It's supposed to be if it's exposed to weather like this. So instead of buying a new box, I'm gonna put a little like weatherproof shed roof enclosure over it, that you open that enclosure in there. I might go over both of these, and then I'll have to talk to Duke Energy about whether I can cover the face of the meter, or if I just need to leave the face of the meter poking out of that. And I'll call GE and make sure that I'm not running into any like high heat values by covering up all this stuff. Sometimes air circulation is a big deal with cooling different electrical components. And I wonder what was there. Was it old meter boxes or something like that? I've actually got inside in the kitchen old glass fuses. This is relatively new. That is not. I'm going to put in two new grounding rods at some point. And let's see what else. Oh, that's a good box though. That'll suffice for the entire house. I see what he did. He put the box low like that so that he wouldn't have to run a whole bunch of wire down. Yeah, I'm going to do something different with the wire. I might run it through the crawl space, I guess, but I'll run it out the back of the box eventually. Alrighty then. Well, there's that old electrical wire. I don't have knob and tube in here, but that's probably 1950s in this house, or the old wiring and old sockets and stuff. Maybe 40s. It's old. But anyway, I'm gonna upgrade it. It'll be as good as any brand new built house that any licensed electrician would do. I'm a homeowner. This is my home. I'm planning on living here. Just kind of using this as a occasional use house and a place that I keep my business equipment. I'm a utility contractor, and I'm not very experienced with utility electric or with residential electric. I am slowly learning, and I ain't scared of anything. I figure out how to keep myself safe, and then I just dive right in. Anyway, if you are in need of utility services, water, sewer, you can ask me about anything else related to utilities. I'll tell you if I'm interested or can do it or not. I'll shoot you straight. Stuff that I can't do, I turn down. I'm actually going to go take lineman's college at some point. Really just for my own interest. I might expand my business that way, but I want the safety information, and I'm really more interested in underground electric and electric on the ground, but we'll see what happens with that at some point. Maybe in the next year or so I'll get into lineman's college. All right.